A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Let's talk about an aspect of medical astrology in general. What happens when we see the 6th and the 8th lord together? What does it bode for a person? Well, we need to understand what does the 6th house and the 8th house define. The 6th house talks about your health issues, or rather your illnesses, and the 8th house is the house of death. So, when the 6th and the 8th house lord are together, it can be a precarious situation which can lead to a person's demise. Please don't go rushing in there to say to a person that this can lead to your demise. No, what you need to do is have a careful analysis. We'll go ahead with that. But before that, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels. If you haven't liked or subscribed to us, please do, and remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. Let's talk in detail about this situation. See, the 6th house is the house of disease, as I told you, and the 8th house is the house of death. But it also will have to see where is it placed and with which planet is it placed. If it's placed with the ascendant lord, in that case, the immune system of the person would be very weak, because the ascendant or the lagna talks about the whole body and the 6th and 8th house. So, the person as such would, as they say in Hindi, be rogi, or would have a frail health, would always have a lot of health issues, which can ultimately lead to the demise of the person. If this is with sun, and this is not me, before I forget, this is not me, this is a shloka from BPHS which states about the chapter on 6th house, which states what happens when the 6th and the 8th lord are combined with different planets. They also further on go on to say what happens when they are placed in different houses. So, we will talk about it later, but say now when it is placed with sun, then in that case sun gives high fever and a person would be under a lot of high fever many a times, especially during the dashas of the 6th, 8th and the sun. And if it is moon, a person can have a lot of issues with phlegm in the body, can have tuberculosis, can have lung infections, can have lymphatic node infections, etc. When we talk about Mars, Mars gives wounds, Mars gives scars. So, person during that period can have wounds, scars, and that can also develop into something which may take a lot of time to heal or recover. Mercury associated with the 6th or 8th lord, then such a case the person can have a lot of phlegmatic issues. When a person has Mercury associated with the 6th and 8th house lord, then such a person can have bile related issues. The person can also have skin related issues which can be very chronic in nature and can take a lot of time, or rather not go at all. And when it has say Venus in with sitting with the 6th and the 8th lord, then a person can have issues, chronic issues, permanent issues related to the sexual organs, venereal diseases, etc. When you have Jupiter, then in that case this is the best scenario, because then if Jupiter is with the 6th and the 8th lord, then in such a case the person would not, I repeat, would not suffer from much problems because Jupiter takes away those problems. As Saturn concerned, a person would have problems for a long period of time, and one of the worst placements in such a case is Rahu. Saturn also gives windy diseases, but Rahu here would give you a problem, a disease that would not be, you would not be able to identify or classify. And Ketu, we all know, in matters of diseases will act just like Rahu. Now, BPHS, in the shloka in BPHS, they further go on to state that in such a case, if the planet, the lordship, the house shape where the planet is sitting also works, and it is also defined by that. So depending on where the planet is sitting and where it is aspecting, or the planet which is associated with the 6th and the 8th lord, where what is its house, or which house does it rule over. For example, in case of Elizabeth Taylor, she has her sun sitting with her Lagna lord and 6th lord, that is Mars, and Mercury, which is the 8th lord. And sun is the lord of the 10th house. The 10th house talks about our spinal cord. It's the backbone that we have. And you know what? She was born with a curved, sclerosis is what the disease is called. She was born with a curved back bone, and she had to undergo a lot of pain on that account. She also had a lot of diseases over a period of time. She had lots and lots of health issues that she had to endure her entire life. It's because Mars is the 6th lord as well as the Lagna lord, and it's associated with the 8th lord. The 10th house, as I talk, is about the spine. So she was born with that problem, but ultimately she had lots of health issues throughout her life. It's important for us to locate these things right early on, so that we can take a call and how to work on these areas. Yes, the remedial measures work, but remedial measures are very subjective to each chart and should be dealt with care. So till we meet with you again, stay safe and do write to us how you found this video. Thank you.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.